Hey, welcome to the second installment of Resilience for Performance, presented to you by A-Mind Training, myself, Chris Beach, and today we will be talking about what it means to have an optimal resilience capacity. And now, if you recall the first video on Resilience for Performance, I highlighted the four capacities that individuals tend to fall under when they take our assessment tool. First one being optimal resilience capacity, capable resilience capacity, strained resilience capacity, and vulnerable resilience capacity. And now, important to note that we need to know where we're at so that we can really put the time into the areas we need to build these capacities or maintain these capacities. And also remember that if you show up as a strained or vulnerable, this isn't a weakness. This is a massive opportunity to build that capacity and maximize your potential even more. Now, when we're talking about optimal resilience capacity, important to check in with the strengths that I cover on the Intangibles for Performance series. These flourishing strengths, last one we did was the skill of emotional awareness and regulation. These strengths are interconnected with resilience capacity, and people with an optimal resilience capacity, they fully understand what their strengths are, and they fully understand how to leverage those strengths as they navigate different experiences, and they use those strengths to move through challenge, obstacle, adversities effectively and efficiently, and doing so with stability as well. So that's the first component. They know what their strengths are and they know how to leverage them. Second component is that these people have a significant support network where the relationships in that network are authentic. They're providing value to that person, but they also provide value to the other folks. They reciprocate that value, and it's a very authentic relationship within their support network. Any high-performing athlete, high-performing person needs to have a significant support network to be considered optimal in terms of their resilience. So now, when we talk about resilience, I think we have to understand that not only are we looking at obstacles and adversities and challenge. This is pretty obvious that we need to be able to be resilient through those times. Another key component that quite often gets left out is how we handle success. And this is a key to developing resilience capacity, and managing success appropriately is definitely a contributor to resilience capacity. And when we look at high-performing athletes, we look at the way they appraise challenge. If they have an experience where they feel it's not challenging enough, they'll find a way. They'll seek out a way to make it more difficult, because they either innately or they've learned it. They understand that the more challenging, the more difficult it is, the bigger opportunity for improvement and growth in that challenge. So they seek out challenge, and if it's not difficult enough, they go after something or add something to it to make it more difficult. So really important that perspective is a great way to build resilience, to embrace challenge, to embrace the feelings that come with challenge, the unsureness or the uncomfortableness. Bring it in close and welcome it, and develop a perspective and understanding that this is a opportunity. This is not a negative thing. Those feelings may feel uncomfortable, but it's not negative. It's an opportunity. And this is particularly, we look around today, what's going on with COVID, and I know there's a lot of people, you know, with a lot of change going on, and myself included. And I know it's difficult, and most definitely some aspirations have been on hold. You know, I'm working with an Olympic field hockey team. You know, their Olympics have been delayed. So, you know, lots of change, lots of difficulty and challenge at the moment right now for a lot of people. And I think if, you know, the view that I've taken on it, perspective I've taken on it, and something that we can help build our resilience with is to seek out opportunities with this challenge, and really make sure that we're looking out for those growth opportunities, those opportunities to improve in any way possible. Whether that's our support network, whether that's a skill, whether that's a way we work, you know, whether that's spending more time with our family, developing those relationships, really seeking those positive things, those opportunities, and you know, a significant way to build resilience and head towards that optimal resilience capacity.